Part 2.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do.
Welcome back to episode 2, aka part 2, whatever you want to call it, of the Barely Football Podcast. I'm your host, Giancarlo. This is my co-host,
Gabriel.
Last video, if you've seen it, we're going to say it again. Special guest,
Jose.
back at it again with another video. And what a coincidence that we're recording it today, April 10th, 2024. Champions League today, quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League 2023-24 season, and we have a lot going on.
No, keep it rolling.
So what a coincidence.
So what
So what a coincidence that today. So what a coincidence that we're recording today, April 10th, 2024, because of the Champions League quarterfinals that's going on right now. Obviously, if you did not hear our first introductory episodes, meanwhile, this kid sounds like a kettle. Do it, buddy. Cook us some tea. Anyway.
Gay!
There you go, he's cooking up tea. Anyway, so his favorite team right now, as you can see, the jersey, Bayern Munchen. And my favorite team, Real Madrid. We played, there's 2 games today, there was 2 games today, and there's the other 2 games tomorrow. There's 8 teams in the quarterfinal. Real Madrid played against Man City today at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. We tied 3-3. My team tied 3-3. And this was a day full of classics, bro. The 2 games that happened today, unfortunately, I had to work. I could not watch the game. But this man right here, we're going to get to him pretty soon. He watched his own team tie against Arsenal at the Emirates in London. And he's not into soccer, but we'll get some influence from us or get some knowledge.
Yes, I need knowledge.
He has knowledge. So,
yeah.
Yes, starting off with my team, Real Madrid against Manchester City. 2 teams that are very evenly matched on paper. 2 one of the best teams in the world, 2 one of the best teams in their respective leagues, 2 one of the best teams in the Champions League, and you know everything is dominance here. Manchester City want to retain their title. They want to win it again this year to retain it, to defend their title that they won last year. They won the Champions League last year. They won the treble last year. The Premier League, which is the English top division, one of the best in the world, and the FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken, or the Carabao Cup, one of those 2 domestic cup games in their country, in England. And for us, we wanted to win the Champions League again because we haven't won it in 2 years since we won 1-0 against Liverpool. That was back in 2022. And straight to the game. I saw the highlights. A really evenly matched game. Chances for both teams. What really set off was the attack of Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Bellingham, which have been dominant this season throughout. I think they're probably one of the top players in the world right now. Bellingham is one of the best young players in the world and best player in the world overall. Vinicius has been doing it for the past 2 seasons, one of the best wingers in the world, and he's still young. He's 24, I think. And Rodrigo's, even though he's had a slow come up, he's starting to cement himself. Or he's been cementing himself in one of the best young players and one of the best wingers in the world. But Real Madrid doesn't have all those players because Manchester City has Haaland, one of the best strikers in the world. And you know, from Haaland to Bernardo Silva to Rodri and to Ruben Diaz, and even though goalkeeper Ederson did not play today, he's considered one of the best keepers. And Kevin De Bruyne did not come out of the bench. He's one of the top complete midfielders of his generation and in the world right now.
You guys would have got cooked if he came out.
And we could have gotten cooked. What he said, we could have gotten cooked, but he did not use him. I think because he had I heard he had like a stomach issue, and they wanted to arrest him up for next week because the second leg is next week in Manchester.
Just when you get cooked.
Yes, hopefully not. He cooked us last week. He cooked us last week. He cooked us last year at the Bernabeu. Anyway, straight to the gameplay. 2 evenly teams. Intense game throughout the 90 minutes. Great goals too. You'll probably see the highlights tomorrow later on.
Probably.
Manchester City started off in the second minute. Bernardo Silva with a very IQ free kick, which was, I don't know what we were doing. Sleeping in the wall, and Bernardo Silva with a clever and most intelligent free kick I've ever seen. Second goal was Real Madrid, was the tiebreaker through. Let me just pull up I want to say it in order to make it look authentic as possible. So yes, Bernardo Silva on the second. There was an own goal from Ruben Diaz. I don't know why they made an own goal from Ruben Diaz. That was clearly a Rodrigo goal. What a pass. I think it was from Vinicius or Camavinga, one of those two. And then Rodrigo was through and he stopped, made a layover, and then slotted past Ruben Diaz and keeper Stefan Ortega, the backup keeper. I don't know why Ederson did not play today, but he was on the bench. Then in the 66th minute, halftime, 2-1. 66th minute, Phil Foden. This is where the second half did come into a classic because 3 golazos, bro. 3 golazos. 3 bangers. And when I mean bangers, and bangers. Check it out on YouTube. Check out the highlights. Phil Foden, 2-2, cut inside like Robin. Top left. And 71th minute, Josko Gvardiol, I think I nailed that pronunciation, the Croatian center back out of nowhere. He's not even a righty.
He's the one who scored.
He's a lefty. He scored the 3-2 on the 71st minute, and it was a banger of a goal outside the box to make it 3-2 for City, and it looked dominant. And then the 79th minute, 8 minutes later, Federico Valverde from a pass from across from Vinny. It seemed a little bit uncomfortable with his left foot, and then Federico Valverde, I think, in my opinion, one of the best goals of the game, or Gvardiol, but that's up to debate. Volley, bottom left, driven. Keeper was standing like a Statue of Liberty, and makes it 3-2. And that's basically the end of the game. I mean, very dominant, very on paper. There was no dominance of each side. It was just pure intensity. I saw in the highlights, game is game. Yeah, 90 minutes. And that is it for Real Madrid against Man City. We have, when is the next leg? The next leg is, I think, when is the next leg? Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 16th. It will be next week. Real Madrid versus Man City in Manchester at the Etihad on April 17th.
I thought that was Wednesday.
No, it's reverse. Wednesday, April 17th.
I was going to say, you played today on Tuesday, so it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. So, yeah, it's going to be as a Real Madrid fan, it's going to be a very nerve-wracking game to have a 3-3. That's not terrible, but it's very cause of concern because second leg games are the best. And it's not. We're not too good in the Etihad, which is a Manchester City stadium. They've dominated us for the past 3 years, and hopefully we need to break that. Fun fact, we versed them 3 times in a row. 2022, I think, was the quarters. We knocked them out. 23, they knocked us out in the semis, I think. And this year, we're still in progress. But yeah, 3-3, intense game. I really liked it. The giants of European football, and they did it well in the Champions League. And they're basically Champions League rivals. It's not even Barca. So anyway.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's not even Barca. I mean, our team is against Manchester City. We're basically, it's like a Real Madrid against Barca in the Champions League. That's the Clasico, the Champions League Clasico, but it's with an English team. Anyway, that's it for me. Talking about Real Madrid against Manchester City. I said what I said. And three key things: intensity, free flow of players, and the best players doing their job. The coaches, Guardiola and Ancelotti, did very well. So Bayern Munich against Arsenal at London Stadium. What happened? I'm asking him because he watched the game. I watched the highlights, but he knows more. Take it away.
So basically,
what happened?
It was a good game.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
How intense? Give me the analytics, bro.
What
Analysis. So, you might not remember the minutes, but we're gonna keep it authentic as possible. So, 12th minute, Bukayo Saka goal. Arsenal.
Yes. So honestly, I missed that.
You missed that. So anybody who saw that, it was.
I'm playing. I didn't watch the goal. Basically, Arsenal started out the gate with very much pressure, which was expected because they're a team in much better form.
Yes.
Bayern has been on a losing streak. We lost their Clasico, which is against Dortmund in the league, 2-0. We lost another team recently, just like 4 days ago, which is like in 19th place or something like that in the Bundesliga. It's not great.
It's not good. So
we've obviously not come into this match in the best of form versus Arsenal, which is a team that's in great form right now. So I expect us to lose. If at best tie, which we did tie in the end, it was 2-2. Arsenal came out of the gate swinging. Bayern looked very slow, very lethargic, very nervous. They scored on us. It was overall. It was a wonky ball that got through. Saka found himself on an angle. He shot it, went to the bottom corner.
I saw that. That was very questionable. I mean, it wasn't questionable, but I think it was a very tight angle.
The
goal was great.
The goal was good. It was unfortunate that it fell that way.
It was unfortunate.
Then immediately after that, like 3 minutes later, 3 minutes later, David Raya joined was in no man's land halfway through the field for no reason. Caused Saliba to panic, who straight up just gave it away to Sane. Sane made a good run, passed the ball to Goretzka. Goretzka held off for a second, passed the ball to Gnabry. And the man who had been terribly out of form scored a goal to make it 1-1.
Very surprising. Because you know what? I mean, with all due respect, Gnabry started out his career in Arsenal.
Yes, indeed.
Didn't go as planned. I mean,
no, they told me he was not good enough for the Arsenal squad, and then he got sent to Norwich.
He got sent to West Bromwich Albion.
West Brom, sorry, I apologize.
And even the coach said that you're not even good enough for the championship.
Yeah.
That's pretty tragic. And look, playing at Bayern, even though he's not the best player, he's far from his best in my opinion. But Gnabry scored, and then what?
Yeah. So then once Bayern scored like the one goal, they picked up the intensity, and it was like seeing 2020 Bayern Munich. It was a refreshing sight, someone we haven't seen in a very long time. So yeah.
Full body camera, bro.
That was refreshing to see. First time to see Bayern come in attack, really honestly chase after the balls. I was very impressed with individually every player that was on the field. They really seemed like they actually wanted to play for Bayern, actually wanted to win. So that was nice. And then Sane, no, it is like after 1 minute.
So Bukayo Saka scored for Arsenal in the 12th minute. Then Serge Gnabry scored the equalizer in the 18th. Two very intense games today. You know, you seen the goals between 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Yeah,
I've never seen that out of all quarterfinals. I mean, quarterfinals I don't remember. I don't have a whole history of it, but you know, these are very crucial games in the Champions League. Very crucial.
Yeah, and then
did you talk about the second goal?
Yeah.
Bayern. 32nd minute, Harry Kane from the penalty spot.
Yeah, so it was just build up to that goal or that penalty, I guess you could say, was Sane got the ball out wide by the halfway line, and he was being marked by, I forgot the left back's name. I don't know, that guy. He got nutmegged.
Zinchenko?
No, because he came in the second half, the first player.
Some Polish dude, Jacob Kivior.
Yeah, that guy. He was marking Sane. Sane did him dirty, cooked him. He felt like spaghetti. He ran with the ball. He cooked some more, like a chef. You know what I'm saying, like linguine.
Yeah.
You know, no, not
linguine.
You
know when soccer, like when you cook something. You know?
Ratatouille, you know ratatouille.
Yeah, ratatouille. Linguine.
Yeah.
Linguine d'Alfredo. Linguine.
Linguine.
Straight from Paris.
Born as he was cooking, he took out, he pulled out the other defender, which was Gabriel
Magalhaes. Yep.
that guy, and then he.
Not him.
No, not me. I was not playing for Arsenal.
He's not Brazilian.
He'll get his ankle snapped.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, you kind of look like him if you like.
That's crazy. I do not look like him.
If you like shit. Yeah, so it was Gabriel Magalhaes.
And then Saliba just tripped him, and then we got on a penalty.
That was a clear penalty, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it was a penalty because if you see the play, Sane was in the build up. He was about to score a banger.
He was not gonna score. He was gonna shoot that one.
In the build up, he was getting like in between. He was like in a car crash, like bumper cars, and then Gabriel just spread it.
He stuck his foot out.
It was contact.
Yeah,
contact.
it was a clear penalty, and then Harry Kane stepped up, sent David Raya the opposite way, scored the goal. It was a good penalty.
That cute. Because he thought he was going left way, or the right, but he went like mid.
David Raya went way left.
Way left.
And after that, it was honestly back and forth for pretty much the whole game.
Then the 76th minute came up. Leandro Trossard for Arsenal in the 76th
Oh, yeah.
minute.
So build up to that game.
It's questionable.
Arsenal were desperate to score. They were throwing everything they could. Bayern got very comfortable with the lead they had and kind of let off the gas. And then Gabriel Jesus, the gingerbread man, came out of nowhere. Sat down both defenders. Both De Ligt and Eric Dyer got sent to Narnia.
He did.
Yeah, if you guys ever seen a guy slip in a banana peel, that was literally my defenders. They went.
Literally, that was car crash, bro. Gabriel Jesus just.
Yeah, and then he made a ball pass to Trossard, and he just put it in the bottom corner.
And that was a good goal. I mean, questionable. Why I'm saying in this point of view because of the defense were not positioned right. Trossard was coming from the back.
Well, no, because both Delit and Dyer got sat down, so
They
he
got
was
sat
pretty
down.
much free because
He was
Kimmich
pretty
was
much free.
too far to the right when he
Yeah.
came. They scored. It was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, but that was like the score at the 76th minute. You said.
And wasn't there supposed to be a penalty in the last minute?
I want to talk about that. We
You don't want to-
we cooked. We cooked.
We cooked.
Let's just say
No,
that.
I didn't see it be like there was a controversy between Saka. He was like going at it with
Bro,
a
he
referee.
fell. He fell into Neuer. Like, bro, he
There
was like.
contact. No.
Alright, we're gonna insert a recreation right here. So Carl, get up. We're gonna insert a recreation. Jose, pretend like you're defending. Pretend you're the goalkeeper. Go on. Real life recreation.
Yeah.
So fall into, like, stand up. Won't be the right thing for this scene. Alright, so come into frame. A little closer. Why are you hugging him? So fall into him. That was the penalty. That was essentially the penalty right there. Saka fell into Neuer. And Neuer's a big dude, so obviously Saka went flying. And then, they wanted a penalty for that. It was clearly not a penalty. And then the game ended after that.
It ended 2-2 at London Stadium between Arsenal and Bayern Munchen. Why was this? A lot of people ask why was this game so important? Because as a football fan, me as a football fan and Bayern fan himself, my team against Manchester City. My team against Manchester City because of a streak of 3 times in a row facing each other in the knockout phases in the Champions League. And it was pretty evenly matched. Like, listen, we go all the way back to 2020. Man City eliminated us in the quarters. We got eliminated in the summer because of COVID. You know how that is. 2022, no, Real Madrid, we got eliminated by Chelsea in 2021. 2022 is a different story. We came back. We beat City. Last year, we did not play good in the second leg. We didn't deserve to be in the final, and we got knocked out. This year, work in progress, 3-3. Well, in this man's case, last time Bayern and Arsenal faced was back in
16.
the quarterfinals back in February of 2017 and March of 2017. It's been 7 years since the last two faced each other.
17 season.
Yeah, which we were in middle school, and I remember like it was yesterday. Like 5-1 is crazy, and Robin scored a top left banger. I saw that.
Yeah, we showed the clear difference in ability.
Yeah, his team cooked Arsenal. And you know what's funny enough? Arsenal, that was the last time they were in the Champions League before this season. So Arsenal between 2017 and 2023, they were in very poor form in the Premier League. Like they reached the Europa League final in 2019, in which they lost to Chelsea, but they did not reach the Champions League places. Like, you know, a big team like Arsenal shouldn't be playing in the second division of European competition, Europa League, because for a big team, that's kind of sad because, you know, even though Arsenal has done decently well in the Europa League, they deserve to be more. So before this season, the last time Arsenal was in the Champions League was actually 7 years ago in the 2016-17 season, in which his team cooked them in the quarterfinals. Exactly 7 years to this day. A lot of things happened during that year. The La Remontada, which happened in the quarters as well. Barca against PSG in that season. Everything that season. My team, we reached and we won it. I think Ronaldo scored a hat trick against Bayern. He did score a hat trick.
Yeah, it was very controversial. There was a red card. There shouldn't have been a red card and a penalty.
Yeah, it was a very good year for football. I mean,
it was terrible.
It was a terrible year for you.
It was a good year for Real Madrid because y'all got finesse.
We won the league. We won the league and the Champions League that season. Barca won the Copa del Rey, which is the domestic league.
You guys still have yet to win the treble.
And we have yet to win the treble.
Wait, really? Yeah.
We have not won the treble since like 2000. Wow.
Have you guys ever won the treble?
This is the big. We never won the treble. We won.
That's crazy. Imagine never winning the treble.
The last time a Spanish team won the treble was back in 2015 when Barca won the league, Copa del Rey, and Champions League.
You imagine ever winning a treble?
We won the doubles. We won doubles.
Couldn't be me, bro. Personally, as a club, bro.
The Spanish teams in Copa del Rey, bro. Jose, Copa del Rey is a domestic league. They have changed. Spanish football has changed. You know who's the champion of the Copa del Rey? Bilbao. This year.
Personally, I couldn't let a team like
Betis.
that have more trouble.
Osasuna was in the final last year. We won the Copa del Rey last year, actually. We could have won the treble. So my team, we haven't won the treble in years. We won Champions Leagues. We won the doubles. We won League and Champions League. Actually, 2014, we won cups. So we won the Champions League and Copa del Rey. Fun fact, the Gareth Bale run against Barca, we sent them to the letters, and that was it. Atletico won the league that year. They could have won the treble. I have no idea. Every year, football is so unpredictable. Nowadays, you can't say who's gonna look. Clear example right here: Bundesliga, Bayern, second place. Bayern Leverkusen.
We lost the league already. I'm pretty sure we lost the league officially today.
Anybody who's in tune, Bayern Munich or
I'm pretty sure we lost the league today.
Bayern Munich is a every social media curses.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a curse of Harry Kane. Harry Kane moved from Tottenham to Bayern in search of a trophy. What happened? Super Cup against Leipzig, 3-0. He played that was his debut. Remember, he came off the bench. They lost. Bayer Leverkusen turned into prime Barcelona this year. This is a big lesson for people in general. You don't need to have the big dogs in your company. You need to know how to manage the people that you know. If you go to a job, you don't need to have the biggest of people. You need to know how to manage them.
They didn't clinch the title on Sunday.
Huh?
They didn't clinch the title on Sunday.
They say that?
Leverkusen, yeah. Need one more win.
Bayer Leverkusen, as of today, this day is April 10th. Who's it versus?
Werder Bremen.
Werder Bremen. Next match, if they win, Bayer Leverkusen will win their first Bundesliga in their history because they never won it. They reached the Champions League final back in 2002, and that was basically it from Leverkusen to this day. And this will end this men's team's 11-year streak of winning the Bundesliga. The first time Bayern won the Bundesliga in a long time was back in 2013. Because in 2012, it was Dortmund. And then it's been, 11 years of Bayern dominance in the Bayern League, the Bundesliga. And now Bayer Leverkusen turned up, and poor Kane is going to be suffering. No trophy for Kane this year. Well, we got the Champions League. We'll leave it to you for next week. So that's basically it. Yeah. Basically it for Champions League. We got two teams that we're looking for the title. We basically won it at this point. We're attempting. Let me see.
Alright, guys. So unfortunately, we're all out of time. You have insert meme of
out of time.
Porky from the Looney Tunes.
Yeah. But before we leave, I just want to say that before we leave, just give me a second. I don't know. This man has to be places, but before just give me a minute.
But comment on your guys' opinions about the game.
Yeah.
And share.
All right. So in my case, we're 12 points clear off of Barca. We basically won the league at this point.
Yeah.
And his team, they're basically 7 to
16 points.
16 points of Bayer Leverkusen, so they're basically cooked in the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen will win the first title. By the time this video gets released, Bayer Leverkusen already won the Bundesliga. They won the Bundesliga for the first time in their history, winning 5-0 over Werder Bremen at home, which ends Bayern Munich's 11-year reign as German champions. Congratulations to Bayer Leverkusen. Well, Bayer Leverkusen
They play West Ham.
They play West Ham in the Europa League. And his team... His team will not win the Bundesliga this year for the first time in 11 years. Bayer Leverkusen will win their first league title in their history, and this is, I think, is the underdog story of this season. And that's basically it. We don't have much more time.
And I'm just lost.
And
he's
just
lost.
But hey, he got some knowledge.
The only thing I know is kick the ball to the goal, and that's it. Yeah.
And if you want to hear him talk more, check our first episode.
Yeah.
And that is enough for today. We don't have time. We'll see you in another video. We're definitely coming back to the grind. It's almost summertime. Expect us to upload more. This is our resurgence. And this is for the people that say, where have you guys been? We're here. And we're here. And we cooked something for you guys today. Yeah. 2 episodes. Upload in the next 5 days. Here we go. And thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your host, John Carl. This is my co-host,
Gabriel.
This is a special guest today.
Jose.
We're going to try to make him get into some videos. He's not going to be in all of them, but he's going to be a frequent special guest in our future videos. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in a bit.